Hello twin flames and welcome to day 11 of the Divine Masculine Dark Truths, and in this series we're tapping in with the masculine energy, understanding how they feel, what they go through and why they do the things they do. And this is really helpful as a divine feminine because it helps you to have compassion, understanding and empathy for what they go through too. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So I'm aiming for one card a day, but sometimes more cards come out because they really resonate well with each other. So what do we need to know, please, on this day? What do the masculines want to express to you today? What do they want to say? Here we go. So the message is, I'm learning. Well, obviously the masculines learn. That's why they've come. That's why you're moving into union. You're both here to grow. You're both here to learn. You're both here to understand. And the message is, I've grown up. So he's saying to you, I've grown up. I've grown up so much since we met. I've grown up so much since we were last together. I'm learning, I'm understanding, I'm finding my way. So this is also a plea to you to trust him. He's saying, I've grown up since our last encounter. I have been working on myself and I'm becoming someone you can be proud of. Because your masculine wants you to be proud of him, divine feminine. That's what he struggles with. You know, he knows he's hurt you. He knows he's let you down. He feels like he's a failure to you. And he wants you to be proud of him. And no matter what's happened in the past, no matter what's gone on, he's saying to you, since our last encounter, whether that was in person, online, or on the phone, he's saying, I've grown up so much since then. Since that last encounter, I've been learning who I am. I've been doing the work. I've been stepping up to become the person that you will be proud of. Because that's what he really wants. He wants you to trust him. He wants you to love him. And he wants you to be there. And he's never really had that before. Okay, he's had people in his life who've loved him and been there. But nobody who's loved him before with unconditional love. The way that you love him. Nobody's really been there for him unconditionally. Which means no matter what he's said or done, no matter how he behaves, who he is, what he's like, you love him anyway because he's part of you. And this is why the masculine will always accept you. As a divine feminine, we think we make mistakes too. Sometimes we feel insecure, we don't like the way we look or the way we are sometimes. But your masculine loves you anyway. And you learn to appreciate what this love is. So he's saying to you, I'm learning, I'm understanding, I'm finding my way. And I've grown up since our last encounter. I'm starting to see. I've been working on myself. So he's also been going within and facing his fears. He's been going within and understanding who he is on a deep core level. Understanding what he needs to change. What he needs to create to be his best version. How he can, renew his life, and he has to review his life to do that in the silence. So again, when they're learning, they are growing. Sometimes they can be distant or silent because they do it within. That's how they find the solution. That's the masculine way to process, to understand. Whereas the feminine's way is to talk, to express, to kind of let others guide or, be open to guidance, whereas the masculines find it within. So they go into the hermit energy to find the answers. So even if he's played you in the past, if he's been a player, if he's played around, he's saying, I'm not that person. I've grown up. I've grown up since our last encounter. And it doesn't matter how old physically he is, spiritually he is growing up. This card reminds me of the Page of Pentacles in the Tarot, spiritual growth. So have patience, have compassion for his spiritual journey, because sometimes your light can be very blinding for him. And he has to go into darker places, sometimes around darker or negative people to find the answers. People that may test his character or test his will. And he has to find his way out of that darkness. And you are the light. So feminine, you are the sunlight. Keep shining bright. Even if your masculine seems overwhelmed by that light, keep shining. Don't dim to fit in or to drop down to that lower level, that lower vibration, because the masculine needs to rise up to match yours. So he's saying to you, thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for your patience with me as I grow up and learn. And I've grown up so much since our last encounter to become the man or woman of your dreams. Someone you can be proud of. Someone you're going to be proud of to show off to your family and your friends and to accept into your world. So it's also about the future, about him stepping up so he can be part of your future. And he understands that when he's messing around and hurting you and hurting himself, he's not enough. He's not enough for you in that moment. He needs to man up now to be the man you deserve. I hope that helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.